Everybody's having a beautiful Thursday. Yes, hope everybody's having a beautiful Thursday. So as you can see what the title of the video up there, I don't know if like your titles are up here or down there, but as you can see, my abusive relationship, that's what we're talking about today. Just wanted to share with you. So I don't know if you beautiful kings and queens have noticed, but I posted a some guy's Instagram reel on my story, and basically, so he was having a conversation with this other guy, and this guy was like, "Hey dude, your girlfriend is not wearing a bra," and then the guy's like, "Yeah, I know." And then he was like, "Oh, I would never let my girlfriend do that." And then the guy was like, "Let." I was like what the fuck. So yeah, I think that kind of like inspired me to actually come to you beautiful kings and queens and talk about the abusive relationship that I was in, because it was quite abusive. And I feel like majority of people, regardless if you're female, have been through this, but majority females though, right? So I'm just gonna like give you a basis of what happened to me, but it's something similar. He was emotionally abusive. He was on the verge to being physically abusive. He was he had narcissistic behavior, and he was just like abusive, like any type of abuse without the physical, if that makes sense, which I think is worse than physical abuse, because scars heal, but emotional scars stay forever. That's what I believe, you know. But either way, all types of abuse leads to emotional abuse, either way, you know, either way. Let me take a sip before I tell you my abusive relationship story. So yeah, what happened? So like, I'm not gonna like, disclose how we met and all of that, because that's not the point. The point is that I'm trying to share with you my story, just in case you beautiful kings and queens have signs. My cheeks are being weird. Just in case you also have signs in your current relationship, or you've had signs in your past relationship that you did not realize, right? Great. So now I'm dating this guy, right? And then there are times where he would like he wouldn't want me to hug other guys, right? And I'm like, okay. And then there are also times when he would not allow me to wear certain things, because apparently from his perspective he met me not wearing such things. And I'm like, nah. Like, for example, like tight dresses, that are like way above the knee, that are like mid-thigh length, dresses, hi baby, dresses like that, right? He would not allow me. He's hungry. Please, can you get him his milk? It's in the fridge. What do you want, Zimpo? Zimpo's here. Come say hi. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. Okay, he's just completely ignoring. But anyway, yeah, right? So like he would want me to wear certain things and not wear certain things. There was a point in our relationship. Hey. I think the one thing that hurt the most in that relationship that I was in was the fact that y'all won't believe the shit that he said to me. Okay, I'm gonna just level it from like light to worse, even though they're all bad. Your man should not say this to you, let alone your woman, right? So he would say to me, you please excuse my language, you fucking bitch. Oh. My friend Jennifer's here, she knows who I'm talking about. You fucking bitch. You hoe. And the worst thing he's ever said to me is, I wish you get raped. That's not okay. Your partner should not say such things to you. If somebody truly loves you, they will not wish such harm, or yes, they wouldn't wish harm upon you, It's the last thing that's on their mind, let alone it's non-existent on their mind. Number two, they wouldn't utter such hurtful phrases to you. I mean, like, you're literally disturbing my lighting. My child. But yeah, sorry, I just wanna, and then I switch it off. Oh God. There we go. Right, so he would say such things to me, and it's like, do you love me, my guy? Like, is that truly it? Thank you so much, Melissa. You know, do you truly love me if you're gonna say such things? You know, yeah, trash. You know, he would say that. But I think the most painful one is the fact that he says that I wish you get raped. Let me tell you the I wish you get, quote unquote, I wish you get raped story. So I was at the shops, right, just like down the road. You know, there's a Shisanyama down the road from my place, and there's also like a club at the back. So the it's not a club, but something like that, a bar club, something like that. At the back there, just down the road. So fine, I was there with my gay friends. Keep in mind, okay, they're not interested in vagina. So I was there with my non-interested in vagina friends. And I don't know how many times I have to say this, because I think it's because I'm still fucking angry till this day. So I was there with my friends, right? And we were just chilling, you know, and then it was like, I think some matrix were having an after party at the club place, right? And then after that, so one of my friend's younger sister was there, right? And they were like, oh, you guys. So they were having their after party then for a matric dance. Cool. So I'm there just chilling with my friends, right? And then Jiggy, I'm texting this guy, and he's like, where you at? And I'm like, no, I'm at the shops with my friends. And then he's like, when are you gonna come back home? You know, like typical abusive, husband abusive vocabulary. When are you coming home? What are you wearing? Who are you with? What time are you coming home? And then Jiggy, my phone dies, right? And then I'm like, my phone's dead. There's nothing I can do, sure. And then I asked one of my girlfriends if I can borrow her phone to call this dude. So cool, I borrow her phone, I call him, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Where you at? Don't you want to come and chill with us? No. And you can tell that this nigga's angry. And I'm like, what's happening? What's wrong? And you know, when he becomes angry, let me speak in past tense actually. It's unhealthy to speak in present tense. When he became angry, he would somewhat guilt trip me emotionally, if that makes sense, you know. So like, yeah, fine, he guilt tripped me, and then he made it seem as though it was my fault that my phone died, that I had control over letting him know that my phone was going to die, which I believe is something that you should. I don't remember why, but I just started crying, and I was like, no, just begging him to come. He was like, no, I'm not gonna come here. I'm not gonna come here. I need to see you with your guy friends. Oh, and by the way, I wish you get raped. And I'm like, I was like, excuse me? Sorry? I was so shook. Hold on, let me close the door. There's guests coming in the house. Right? So I'm like, I was like, wow. So I was too shook and too naive at the time to realize that, I mean, I knew it was wrong, but I didn't know that it was fucked up for somebody that loves you to wish you to get raped. That's fucked up. You're not supposed to say that to somebody that you claim to love. No. So till this day, I think he had moments in his life where he loved me, and then he had moments when he didn't. So now his excuse to why he said that he wished I got raped, right, was because he was in a space where, okay, let me explain it like this. Y'all know Doja Cat, right? Her song, I forgot the name of the song, but one of the lines in the song, which I praise God that she literally took out that line, because it's facts. A lot of women struggle with this shit. She says in one of her lines, that's not cheating if I wasn't with your ass. Right? Right. So cool, Grand Sharp. Now this is way before all of this shit happened, even way before we dated. So way before we dated, I made out with some guy, but he calls it cheating. First of all, he didn't ask me out. Number one. In order, just because you are having intercourse with somebody does not mean that they own you, okay? Please, I'm talking to everybody out there. Just because you're having intercourse with somebody does not mean that they own you. It's a fact, and you guys are not dating. So they have no right to feel emotional if you want to go out and be with other people just because you're having intercourse with this person. No, they are wrong. They must calm down. Who is that? Oh, hi, auntie, sorry. You know what I mean? So that's basically what I'm trying to say. When Doja Cat said that line, I think it invoked a lot in a lot of people, right? Just because you are having intercourse with somebody does not mean that you belong to them. Okay? Thanks. Now, I made out with somebody else now. Fine, and then jiggy, now he tortured, like, that was basically the base of him torturing me in the relationship. You cheated on me, you never really loved me. That low-key causes psychological and emotional trauma. Facts, exactly. So like, you cheated on me, you never really loved me, saying that I'm sleeping with like my next door neighbors, everybody on my street, like, oh my god. And I'm like, this guy, I'm only realizing how ridiculous he sounded actually, you know. And it's just like, wow, dude, wow. Wow. So, you know, and then he would torture me because of that, right? Because now I made up with some other guy, even though we weren't dating. Trust me, I'm a loyal girl, you know. It's just that he never asked me out. Did you ask me out? Did you say, hey, there was the communication in terms of you being my man and me being your girl? So how the fuck did I cheat on you? Nah, it's because we slept with each other. Anyway, it just sounds ridiculous as I'm replaying it. But anyway, how were you with him for a long time? Dude, you know, when you watch these movies or you hear these stories about women who are being like abused, now let's talk about physical abuse for now. When women are being physically abused, and then you ask yourself, it's like, why is it that this woman is still staying with this man? Honey, at the end of the day, these women, plus me, love these men. I loved that man, right? And it's because women have hope. Women have more hope than men do. So we have hope that this person is going to change one day. You know, we have hope that the longer I stay, maybe there will be just that breaking point where I am finally free, but I'm still with them, you know. But we lie to ourselves about that. That's the problem. We lie to ourselves because we know that this person will not change. We are just a trigger to their anger. That's why they keep doing this to us. We're just a trigger to their anger. As simple as that. The only way this person will change, if they ever will, is for you to leave that relationship so that you can focus on yourself. Because I realized I was raising two kids at the same time. That's what I was doing. Listen, one thing I need you beautiful kings and queens to understand is that I'm not speaking trash about this guy, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just sharing my story about the pain that he has caused to me. Please save this. Can't listen now. I would love to. Okay, I'll save the live, no worries. It's just the pain that he caused, like, upon me. I'm not trash talking him. That's not what I'm doing. I am not out there to ruin people's reputations or make them look like bad people, because that's how he was in our relationship, not how he is to the world, you know. But anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, I think that's basically what I wanted to share with you guys. Like, just like, because I saw that video that I posted. If you're confused, you can quickly get off the live so that you can see the video that I'm talking about. I posted it on my story, right? And it's just this guy is talking to this other guy, and then this other guy is like, I understand you're just sharing your story. Thank you. Yes, I am. He was like, dude, your girlfriend is not wearing a bra. I know. I would never let my girlfriend wear a bra. That's basically what happened. I'm sure you guys got the gist of it. Y'all have watched TikTok, so you know exactly what I just did. So yeah, and I think that kind of triggered me, because It's like, guys, like he would never, like, because I've got these boyfriend jeans of mine that are like extremely ripped, but in the front, right, they're like not like crazy ripped, you know. He would not want me to wear those jeans, but I didn't care. I wore them anyway. They were, you see those let me stand up so I can show y'all. You see tights, ne? Like this, but the ones that like the bicycle short tights, the ones that come out to here, the ones that us women like to wear with like baggy sweaters, those bicycle short tights. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, you know. Just quickly read the comments. We can't view the video since you're still live. We only be able to check out the video when you're done with the live. I mean, you can look at the video and then come back to the live. It's not a problem, but it's fine. You can view the video after. I completely understand. Don't stress about it. So those bicycle short tights, right? You know them, right? He would not like it when I wore those at all. He wouldn't like it. And then there's also like a really, really huge hoodie that I have. I'm sure you beautiful kings and queens can see it maybe when you go to my Instagram feed. It's like this huge hoodie, black hoodie with like a flower, a pink flower here. Right? That thing is huge and it's like quite long. He hated it when I wore that shit. And I'm like, wow. Because I would think to myself, right? Because like I fantasize a lot, right? And I'm like, okay, the man that I picture myself being with would look at me like when I wear whatever I wear with confidence, because when I wear my stuff, I wear it with confidence. He would look at me and be like, damn, is that the girl that I'm with? The fuck? That's the shawty that I'm with? Nah, not she looks like a hoe. Babe, I think you need to change. You look so inappropriate. What is that? There are things that I didn't like that he wore, but I never judged him about it because he's not my kid. And as far as I'm concerned, you should love the person that you're with the way that they are. Because he met me dressing the way that I dressed. Apparently he met me and I was wearing long things and almost like Coco style. And I'm like, hi, boo. The video, Patience, is on my story. It's on my story, but it's okay. I'll save the live, and then after saving the live, you can just watch it. Yeah. Expectations versus reality. Pretty much. But my point with this video is, ladies, if a man tells you what to wear, where's my hair tie? That's a red fucking flag. If a man criticizes the fact that you wear bum shorts, what does he want with you anyway? Why is he even focused on that shit? Because I would ask him, when did you decide to leave him? I decided to leave him when he called me, you fucking bitch. And I was like, yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it. Because he was not getting better, he was getting worse, honestly. And I just couldn't. It's like, it's not the man that I picture myself with. I picture myself with the man because I don't like wearing bras, right? And sometimes I wear shirts that are like a bit see-through, and it's not my problem. Y'all seen boobs before, stop looking at mine. So I wear shirts that are see-through. I picture a man that's just like, oh, okay, my girl is wearing a see-through shirt, so what? Instead of somebody that's like, oh, fuck, babe, you cannot be wearing this shit in public. Like, go and wear a bra. Go cover yourself up. The fuck, nigga? The hell? So what if men stare at my boobs? What difference does it make? Am I the problem or are they the problem? And I asked him this question. I asked him. I was like, okay, the way that I wear, is it my fault that men are approaching me? Yes, because you are attracting them. Am I giving them the attention? If they attract me, I can't stop men from approaching me, but I can stop them from leading on their intentions. So I don't know why it's my problem that men cannot calm their dicks down. Anyway, it's just like whatever, you know, but again, I'm not trying to trash talk this guy. I'm just trying to give y'all my story my point of view from this scenario, so that if y'all are going through this and have gone through this, so that you know that it's not okay. Your man is not supposed to tell you how to dress, damn it. Yes, Kazi, if I'm pronouncing it right. Would you get back with him a few years down the line, maybe when he's mature? No, I'm moving on. I am moving on. I cannot go back to the past. Say it with me, class. We cannot go back to the past. It's a no. Don't do it. No, I'm not gonna go back with him. I don't care if he's matured. Clearly, I was an obstacle. He was an obstacle in my life. I was an obstacle in his path, and we are supposed to grow from each other, and grow out of each other, so that the next person that comes within his life, or the next person that comes within my life, I have learned the lessons that I have to learn in order to grow. We are not going back to the past. Say it with me, class. We are not going back to the past. It's a bad idea to go back with your ex, especially an abusive one. You are a trigger to them. That's why they are doing what they're doing to you. Whether you are triggering a childhood trauma that they've had, and then they are reflecting it on you. Whether you are, thank you, class, we cannot go back to the past. Whether you are triggering a childhood trauma that they've gone through in the past, or you are triggering, you just trigger something within them. One thing about a narcissist is that they usually, their victims are very strong women who are emotionally naive. That's why these narcissists are able to carve a hole inside of you and live in it and destroy you from the inside, so there's no way in hell I'm going back to that man. I wish him well. I wish him positivity, happiness, and love, but not with me. Not with me. I am happier than I was in that relationship. I'm realizing it. If he watches this live, then hey, now you know the truth. I kind of do not care anymore. At some point I loved this guy, and now I don't anymore, because I'm focusing on me. Yes, I am aware that there's also certain things that I did that hurt him. I completely understand, because I wasn't in this relationship alone, but throughout the whole relationship, he would never listen to my emotions. He would never listen to the hurts that he is causing me. I would always have to listen to him and his pain. So now it's my time to speak. Whether I'm speaking with him in front of me or with him not in front of me, I don't care, as long as I'm expressing my emotions. That's it. But I'm not going back to the past. I'm never, ever, ever doing that to myself. If I do, that's suicide. Okay, let's read some comments. Hey Kat, I've sent you a DM. Please look into it. I am begging you. Okay. Nontogazi, I will look at your DM. I will definitely look at your DM. Not now though. He was manipulative. Yes, sus. Yes, he was. Vuyo. Aish. Dog. Aish. This man's... he was a lot, man. He is the father of your baby. Yes. The person that I'm talking about is the father of my child. Yes, that is exactly who I'm talking about. I mean, y'all gonna find out either way one day, so... it's all right. I don't mind sharing my story because I'm trying to help others. Like I said before, I'm not trying to shame him. I'm not trying to give him a bad name, because I'm going to say this again, just because he was somewhat a bad partner towards me does not mean that he's a bad person in general, So just letting y'all know. You just like your aunt, and I love that. Yeah, man. Wisdom runs in the family. I guess. We cannot go back to the past. Listen, tell them, my love, tell them. No one matures out of such. He has made up his whole mind on who he is. Your comments, Say your name. To Saucy T. Listen, can I tell you that your comment is exactly, it was so freaking realistic. I wish I could actually add images here, like on the live, so that you can see what I've been posting today. You should also see on my when you guys when I end this live, view my story. And the last image that I posted by Erica Badu, it basically says that your perspective is your reality. And then there's one person that sees love and one person that sees hate, you know. So your perspective is exactly how you view your reality. So to Saucy T, he made up his mind on who he wants to be. You know, it is very possible that he can get out of it, but it's a little bit less likely. You know, it's up to him at the end of the day. I'm not his mom. Well done for prioritizing your well-being. If you guys use B word, you need to move on, honestly. I feel you too. I think if your man or your woman, yes, and Paul, if your man or your woman calls you a bitch, trust me, it minimizes you in their eyes, you know. Yeah, it's not healthy. And thank you so much. It took a lot of strength to do it, but I had to do it because, wow, I felt like I was dying. I know from experience a man will not change his way to please anyone. Okay? So why should we be accepting and understanding such behavior? Because women are desperate to fall in love. That's like a fact. And that's one thing I've learned. It's one thing I've learned. I'm so proud of you. You have been down that road before and he almost killed me. Oh, read the sentence properly, cat. Okay. I am so proud of you. I have been down that road before and he almost killed me. Laura. It's crazy. I'm just glad you're okay. I'm also proud of you that you made it out alive, because wow. Men are angry these days, and it's not at us. They are angry at themselves and their surroundings, but they obviously take it out on us. Hello. Hello. But you smell so bad. Why do you smell like a child? Oh, he smells like a kid. Say hi. 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 Hey. Come, let's sing. I really like your body. I really like your body. Oh boy.